And now last but by no means least, this is the godfather of all money books, by Wallace D Wattles, and it's The Science of Getting Rich. This is a 3-hour read, 3-hour listen. You can find it's all over YouTube with the audio, people reading the audio with commentary. There is a lot written about this book. I've read amazing essays about this book, of how people have implemented it and seen massive change in their life, and it's probably influenced most of the money books. Probably most of your money gurus have read this book and used it to change their own lives. So I highly recommend anybody on a money journey, on a journey to become financially free, reads this book. Wattles says that it is for people who want to get rich first and philosophize after. Now that is, screaming to an ego that wants to make money. Come and read me and put me into practice. So set your ego to work and it will certainly put in the work. It helps you reprogram your subconscious mind. It talks about frequency. It uses spiritual philosophy, which is way before its time. This book's probably over 100 years old. In fact, it says on the back here, one of the most significant self-help books in the last 100 years. So it is it's way before its time, and the principles are still being spoken about today. They're still being taught today. We still don't fully know or embody them. We're still not fully putting them into practice. But what I love is that it's called The Science of Getting Rich, and science is actually proving the principles now. So it's a really fascinating book that I highly recommend you go through step by step. Understand frequency, understand the power of your thoughts, understand the power of gratitude. It speaks a lot about gratitude, a lot about giving more value than you receive. So if you want something, and it mentions this in Eastern philosophy as well, if you want to receive something, give it in abundance. If you want to receive something in particular in your life, such as more money, where can you give abundance today? Where can you give money? Where can you help somebody with their own money? So give more value than you receive. And it is just a never ending journey and I don't mean giving from an empty cup. I mean giving from a place of understanding that you are infinite. And it goes in to explain how we are all one. And he has a really amazing quote: to set about getting rich in a scientific way, you do not try to apply your willpower to anything outside of yourself. To get rich, you only need to use your willpower upon yourself. Now, to me, some people interpret this in different ways. To me, this is saying we are all one, and this is what spirituality speaks about today. We are all one. Our mind is creating our reality. Focus on your mind and your life will change. That is, focus on you. There is nobody outside of you. Anyone outside of you is reflecting your mind. So you can only work on yourself. Don't try and change the external. Don't try and let the external changes come from you reflecting on and changing your internal reality. As you change your internal reality, your external reality will change. And that's what this book goes into very well. Maybe not in those words, but this is how I've interpreted it. And so there are 7 main principles throughout this book. The first is that thought is the starting point. The second is how riches come to you. The third is having an attitude of gratitude. And the fourth is thinking a certain way. 5 is how to use the will. 6 is acting in the certain way. And 7 is the impression of increase. So it teaches you how to think, act, and be this certain way in order to bring wealth and riches into your life. The other really, really important thing that I picked up from this book is that you deserve to be wealthy. And if you are not seeking to be your wealthiest, fullest expression of yourself, then you're doing a disservice to humanity. You're doing a disservice to God, to consciousness, to the universe, because you were put on this planet to be the fullest expression of who you are. And if you're not doing that every single day, then what are you doing in the politest way possible? So I really, really recommend anybody kind of maybe start with this book. It's something that I generally have next to my bed. I pick it up, I dip into it, and it, you always read it in a very different way. You always pick up something new. On the life coach training course that I have done, they teach money in this way. They teach about how we bring money into our lives in this way. So it's at the basis of a lot of my own teachings as well. Again, the link for this and all the other books I've mentioned are in the description below. And I recommend that if you wish to really truly access your freedom and really truly generate wealth in your life, that you embark on your own personal money journey. Learn about money, learn about how the universe works, learn about life, learn about yourself. You must go on a self-discovery journey if you want to create freedom and if you want to create wealth. It's not a do this and get money, it's a continual journey, and there will always be another level to learn. So I highly recommend that you have fun doing it. Go read the books, pick and choose which books call to you, and implement any teachings that resonate with you. That some will, some won't, but go on your own journey. And when thinking about your money situation, where you are now, I want you to have a look at your past. Have a look at your past, have a look at your present, see how your past has created where you are today, and then have a look into the future, because if you don't make changes, your future is going to look like your past. So take a look at where you are now with money and start to reimagine a new future and have a look at the changes that you need to make. I am so excited to announce that I'm launching a group coaching program that's sole focus is helping you access your highest version of financial freedom. Wealthy, Wild and Free goes further than you have ever been before. We go on a deep journey to discover what your truth of wealth and freedom looks like and how you can start to create it. This is an intensive 8-week program for a very small group of people with hands-on support from myself. I take you on an adventure through your subconscious mind to address your hidden money shadows, your specific money shadow that you need to address and integrate, the limiting beliefs, the fears that are holding you back and running your life. We uncover the truth of infinite abundance and how you can allow it to flow and never stop. We get practical, we go into your personal numbers, any debt, reframing debt, working with loving your money and creating a new relationship for you. Again, releasing any fears that might be holding you back. Disclaimer, this is not a money manifestation course. I am not going to help you create a 6 or 7-figure business. This is a deep inward journey. This is for people who are serious about creating massive change in their lives. It's for people who are serious about freedom and creating a loving relationship towards money. This is hands-on group coaching. So this is for people who are ready to play all out. And if that is you, and you decide to play all out with me, then you will see dramatic changes and improvements throughout your entire life. Yes, in your financial life, yes, in your wealth and in your freedom, but also in your love and in your health. It's just a knock-on effect. Change one, change them all. This is only for people who are interested in playing with infinite possibilities. So if you are interested, then please click the link below, apply, let's have a chat, and anybody who is successful, I will call you personally. This is a small program. I am only accepting 10 people onto the program this time around. So if you're interested, please click the link, let me know, and I look forward to working with you. Here's to being wealthy, wild and free. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, if you loved learning about my favorite money books, then hit subscribe, hit the like button, leave me a comment, let me know which your favorite money book is. Maybe there's something that I need to read. And stay tuned for more videos like this. I will be speaking about money a lot more over the coming weeks, for guided meditations, and of course for my weekly podcast.